This again is about the first letter of the first name that we're introduced into the world with, and it also identifies the people that come into our lives through the first letter. So the first letter, the first name is what we're generally known by in the world, and the first letter is really the introducing letter, and it brings certain people in. Now, before on other videos, I was telling personality and things like that, but this is actually the people that contact us in our life and people that we have contact with. Now, the F letter brings Taurus or Libra people into our life. May are Taurus and October are Libra, and it's considered a Venus letter, and it brings people born on the 6th, 15th, or 24th day of any month. The letter F, and any place with a 0 and O in the name, sometimes that's an indicator, or an X would also be the Venus letters, and it can the people may have any of those letters. Sometimes the O or the X is just in the name, and it's an indicator, as I call it. Now, the G letter is a Neptune letter. It involves people born on the 7th, 16th, or 25th. But because it's one of those propensities, it's hooked up with the moon. That's why it's written 2-7. July or Cancer people and February or Aquarius people could also be involved, as well as people born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th day of any month. Now, the H letter stands for Saturn, and it's people born on the 8th, 17th, or 26th day of any month. January are Capricorn people, as well as February or Aquarius people, and people with an H initial or Q or Z in their name, if not an initial. Sometimes the H could be a first, middle, last name. So it's not, the identifying people don't have to have it in their first name. It may be a middle or last name. These are just identifiers. Now, the letter I is a Mars letter, and it has to do with people born on the 9th, 18th, or 27th day of any month, as well as Aries, April are Aries, and November are Scorpio people. And again, an I or R initial, first, middle, or last name. I want to note that any of these initials could be any one of the names. It's an indicator. Now, the J is a Sun letter, and it's written 1-4. It relates to people born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th, people with an A, J, or S, first, middle, or last name. And Leo, August or Leo people, February or Aquarius. And because it's associated with Uranus, it could be people born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st day of any month. So it's very interesting if you really trace the people who were there when a person was a child or born, and the influences that they have, the day of the month, the initials, and or the sign of the zodiac, it would surprise people how accurate this is.